Through the end of last year, we have more than 500 customers now with net metering. It's a big number, but we have more than 1 million customers. But it's changing very rapidly. And you mentioned the leasing deals. We've met with companies. If you buy all the arguments of who they say they signed up and what they're going to do, just in the New Orleans metro area, we may have, between Entergy New Orleans and ourselves, as many as 2,000 or 3,000 people in net metering by the end of this year. When you start to get into those kind of numbers, if you look at just who we have today, the cost shifting that occurs is about $250,000 a year. That means that those folks are not contributing to meet our revenue requirement, and everybody else has to pick up the tab. $250,000 a year doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when the system's last, what you say, 30 years, now you're into the millions of dollars, and that's if not one more system is added. If we end the year with several thousand systems, and we have other people doing large commercial projects which are now being contemplated, we'll go from 3.5 megawatts of net meter solar to the end of this year. Maybe we're going to have 10 or 15. And when you multiply those numbers out, we'll be very quickly in 2013 into $1.5 million a year of cost being shifted to other parties. And the issue we raised is not kill net metering, it's commission. Before this gets out of hand, you need to address this issue and think about what equity and fairness is in play. And if you fast forward to other states that have higher penetration rates, most recently Hawaii. And I don't really think about Hawaii, it's pretty far away from us. Hawaii really is struggling with this issue. They have hundreds and hundreds of streets because they have very, very high utility rates. In Hawaii, you burn oil, you import it all. Very, very high utility rates, triple, quadruple ours. You have a much greater penetration of solar. The utility there, Hawaiian Electric Company, Maui Electric Company, is really now struggling. Operationally, they have issues. Additionally, they are not meeting their revenue requirement because you've got people installing your own generation. And you can talk about offsetting, foreign oil, that's all great. Yet, they're looking at rate increases of $0.01 to $0.02 a kilowatt hour for all the other customers saying, you got to pick up the freight. And you now have these Hawaiian Electric, and they're saying, wait, time out. Okay, this is going much faster, tripling in a year what we had the year before. Let's pause for a second and figure this out. I don't know what the solution is. I'm echoing the words of the commissioner there. Are we going to be in that same mode? I don't know.